High above the tree line, where the air is thin and the mountains seem endless, one of nature's most elusive predators moves almost completely unseen: the snow leopard. It lives in a world of cliffs, frozen valleys, steep slopes, and endless shades of gray and white. And in this unforgiving environment, being powerful is not always enough. Sometimes, survival depends on one thing above all else: not being seen. The snow leopard's greatest advantage may not be its strength, its speed, or its sharp claws. It is the ability to disappear. Look carefully at its coat, and you will notice something extraordinary. Pale fur blends with snow and stone, while dark rosettes and irregular markings break apart the shape of its body. To another animal, the leopard may not look like a predator at all. It may look like part of the mountain. This is camouflage at its finest. In the high mountains, the landscape is rarely a single color. Snow lies beside exposed rock. Shadows stretch across cliffs. Sunlight moves constantly as clouds pass over the peaks. The snow leopard's coat is perfectly suited to this constantly changing environment. Its markings create patterns of light and shadow across its body, making its outline difficult to recognize. And sometimes, the most effective camouflage is simply staying still. A snow leopard can crouch among rocks and remain almost motionless, waiting patiently as the world moves around it. A bird may fly overhead, the wind may sweep across the mountain, snow may drift through the air, and the leopard simply waits. For prey, this can be a dangerous illusion. The predator may be closer than it appears, hidden in plain sight. But camouflage is not only about hunting. For an animal that lives in such a harsh environment, avoiding detection can also mean avoiding danger. The mountains provide countless hiding places: rocky ledges, deep shadows, snow-covered slopes, narrow cliffs. Every one of them can become part of the leopard's disguise. Its powerful body is built for this landscape, but its appearance is equally important. Even its enormous tail contributes to its survival. Thick and heavily furred, it helps the leopard balance across steep terrain. It can also wrap around the animal for warmth when temperatures plunge. Everything about the snow leopard seems designed for life in the mountains, but perhaps the most fascinating part is how little we actually see it. Thousands of meters above sea level, a creature can pass through a landscape without leaving much more than a few footprints in the snow. You may look directly at a rocky slope and still miss it. That is the secret of the mountain ghost. It doesn't need to disappear completely. It only needs to become difficult to recognize. A few spots. Pale fur blends into snow. A motionless body becomes another shape among countless rocks. And suddenly, the predator is no longer obvious. It becomes part of the landscape itself. This is the result of countless generations adapting to one of the most demanding habitats on Earth. The mountains have shaped the snow leopard, and the snow leopard has learned to become almost invisible within them. But camouflage is more than a beautiful pattern. It is a survival strategy. It allows the leopard to approach prey without warning. It helps conserve energy. It allows the animal to remain hidden when danger is nearby. And it gives this solitary predator an extraordinary advantage in a world where every mistake can be costly.